So this is alright, so this is a test video for our channel. We're gonna do a first booster box opening. It's a mystery booster box from the Wizard Convention edition, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Philadelphia, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Came with this playmat.
yeah, came with the playmat. Pretty cool. So we're gonna crack into it and see what happens. So what was like the chase cards in this one?
Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt, alright.
Mana Crypt is one of the chase cards.
So we got a Danita. Cultivate, good for casual. Bog, good for anything. And Penny of Disaster. It's kind of cool. The Chaos Warp.
And then the fun cards and the...
And then the test cards. Scale Destruction. Tinker. So good you can't believe it's banned in Commander. Goblin Pile Driver is pretty good for Goblin decks. And then Guerrilla Tactics. Bear Cub for Bear Force decks. Stun Double. Just a clone. Rough Underdog Champ. Karen Feeder, pretty good tag. Bloodbraid Elf, pretty good, and Ornithopter is pretty good too. Talius Lancers, good for Winota decks. And another Rough Underdog Champ.
Very outdated text.
Yeah. Having a Chupacabra is alright. I think he's alright too, right? Symbol of Legion for Timmy's tokens. Torment and Felfire. It's good infinite mana outlet. And like, who is it?
The second one.
The second one.
Great for the diversity in these packs.
Great diversity in the packs. Doom Travel is alright. Blue Elemental Blast is actually seeing more play these days. Sadistic Hypnotist used to be a thing back in the day. Costs so much now. And then Commit to Memory. It's pretty expensive for what it does. And then Pythian Spyglass. Pitonito and Sorcerer Spyglass put together in one card, I guess. So on the last roll, we kind of destroyed his art and fucking the new set, but who cares? Revel Riches. Good win com for you casual commander players out there. And Zru Spectre. Adorable little guy. Hurricane. Back when green did direct damage. Mirror Entity is pretty good. Very good. And then Kaya Ghost Hunter.
That's the first time I've seen that one.
Yeah. So 0, she costs 4. 0, exile card name haunting target creature as long as the creature remain. This is why they didn't print this.
That's why it's a playtest spell.
A million lines of text.
Yeah. You get an emblem that at the beginning of your upkeep. It deals 3 damage to the owner of target haunted creature. And then -2, you get an emblem at the beginning of your upkeep. You gain control of haunted creature for as long as it remains haunted. So you put the better wording would have been put a haunted token on a creature.
Haunted
Right?
counter. on a
Haunted
creature.
counter,
I
yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
referencing a mechanic that they have said is a 10 on the storm scale.
Go. Well, there you go. So it should stay as a joke. Fellow Guardian. It's pretty good. What's it called? Infinite combo. Same thing with Blood Artist. Manatized. Hell yeah.
That's an awesome card.
We're getting value now, boys. Elish Norn.
It's a great mono white pack.
Great mono white pack. Great stacks for commander pack. And then Pithing Glass again.
Only the second one.
Yeah, only the second one. But hey, more stacked cut pieces. Alright. Good shot. Martyr's Bond. And I would say it's an overpriced, like, new player, like, tech. Yeah.
I've seen it used to an amusing effect.
Amusing effect, but usually they build a whole deck around it, and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, it's your friend's meme deck.
Yeah.
Like, this is my green tech stack. Queen Marchesa, she's really good. And then Kaya's Ghost Hunter again.
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 Again. Come on, let's get some Sliv Mizzet in there.
Aura Silence, more good white stacks pieces. Snap, that's actually pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. Crystal Shard's pretty good too. Sliver Hive Lord's pretty good. For all you Sliver degenerates out there. And then Gravedigg. Return 2 target black or green creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. You may cast this spell for double the cost. If you do, ignore the bracketed text. So you can return a black and a green creature if you pay 4 instead of 2.
Back before Cleave was a mechanic.
Back before Cleave was a mechanic. Expedite's actually pretty good in Feather. Vessel of Vitality. Never seen this card before. Whatever. Lady Stampede is kind of good tech for modern. Soul Ring.
Yeah.
And this goes infinite green decks. And then Coveted Jewel. The memeing commander's best fucking best toolbox card right there. And then another Gravedigg. Back to back. Torchtree Denizen. Executioner's Capsule. Really good in Glissa and I run this commander. I can't believe Muldrotha. Guy's Blessing, good in any mono green deck. Greater Gargadon. When you the thing you run when you don't have Versus here in your collection.
Yeah, when you have nothing better to run.
Yeah. Release the Gremlins. Time Sidewalk. So, for 8 mana, take an extra turn onto this one. If this card was in your opening hand, exile it. If you do, create 4 Time Walk token cards and shuffle them into your deck. Well, that's why it's not legal. Okay.
Hey Brendan, should I get the Twisted Encyclopedia?
Yes. Always take just Cadecophobia.
Craniated Wall. Target creature gets +0/+4 to a turn. Another mirror entity. Another Zero Spectre. Tiny number, good for those Voltron decks out there. Teamer Battle Rage is actually pretty good in some decks. Landware Elves is just good. Battle Razor's alright. Kolaghan's Command. Remember when this card was like $40, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like modern and
Yeah.
standard all-star.
Yeah, not anymore. But still good though. And Patient Turtle. Stave off. Target against protection of a color of your choice. But you don't get to draw cards, so that's why you should run Shelter. Tectonic Edge, good for those casual metas. Gin of Wishes. What does he do?
Eats your mana.
Yeah. We're just, even though he's a rare, we're just gonna put him over here. Oust. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Sorcery speed. And puts, yeah, no. You can even do combat tricks with this thing. Rogue's Passage. Good for those Voltron decks. Dragon Broodmother. Good for those casual dragon decks. Supreme Verdict's actually pretty good. Even though sorcery speed, it's pretty good. Another really broken card.
Yeah. That's something had to go wrong with printing at this point.
Propaganda. Back when everyone used to run this in Commander. The halcyon days of like, what, 2012?
Long ago.
Long ago.
distant time.
Isn't this in time? Cabal Therapy is actually pretty neato in 60 card formats. Crop rotation is pretty good. Floodgate. Summon the Wall. Floodgate gains flying. Bury it. If Floodgate leaves play, it deals to each non-blue creature flying 1 damage if you control 2 islands. Yeah, okay. And then a cat with overpriced Eternal Eyes on there. And then Golgari Death Swarm. Alright.
That is a bat fungus.
The Bat Fungus. horror.
That already sounds pretty horrific.
Flying Vigilance costs 5 for a 4/4.
Yeah. Okay, we got more white money right here. Withered Wayfarer, pretty good. Elisha Who Smiles at Death, pretty good. Pretty good. Wasteland. How's Wasteland a test card?
Read it. It does something different than usual.
Destroy target non-basic land if its controller creates waste. That land's controller creates a wasteland token. Okay, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna destroy your land, but don't worry, you're still gonna have land.
Yeah, have to put yourself back on mana. I know when the test card lands is like really broken. It's like Rift or something.
Just like calling for us.
Oh no, just I think the land is called like a Rift or something like that. It's
Okay.
like, I forget exactly what it does, but I just remember being really stupid.
Yeah, if it was Cyclonic Rift on our lands, like, yeah, don't print that.
It's just like free acceleration.
Okay. Evolution's Program, pretty good. Nemesis of Reason. Leviathan Horror. Whenever Nemesis of Reason attacks, if any player puts the top 10 cards of his or her library into the graveyard. Why do you want to help out your opponent? And, whenever the chosen card is cast spell, I'm too tired right now to understand that card. Well, Krako's commands are always decent. Crystal Ball. Back when people used to say Crystal Ball was like, you know, a poor man says in Dividing Top, but I didn't have a sense of Dividing Top, never played with one, I used to believe them. Now that I do,
Nowhere near the same.
with the propaganda is copium.
Yeah.
The asceticism is pretty good. This is a pretty good card. All this does is pretty good too. It costs 7, but it's pretty good.
Colorless white.
It's colorless, yeah. Gunk Slug. Yeah,
Creature type Slug.
Slug. Yeah,
Favorite creature type.
yeah.
Great creature type.
All right, final 3. This spell's pretty good. Sanguinate's pretty good in those infinite black meadows right there. Aetherflux Reservoir. And Guerrilla Tactics. Imperious Perfect for your Elven Jin arts out there. Okay. Lash Knife Barrier. When Lash Knife Barrier comes into play, draw a card. If a source would deal a damage to a creature you control, it deals that much damage -1 to the creature instead. Okay. Gideon Jura. One of the bad Gideons. Another Wasteland.
Or waste.
Leonin Relic Wanderer is actually a pretty good tech. Rampant Growth, good for you casuals out there. This is a good land. Run it. And then Questing Felagriff. You can pay green and put a plus. It gets +1/+1 to end a turn. Target opponent gets a 1/1 green hippo. Oh yeah, this is the mean commander, right?
Well, it's not even legendary. This is the second one they printed.
Oh, okay.
Go back because the original Felagriff I think is on the reserve list.
Oh. So yeah, lesson learned: run this as your commander instead of Felagriff. Teferi's okay.
More white money.
I guess this deck was just white money all the way around. Yeah, you just You skipped LA and went to Bel Air. And then another gunk slug. All right. And that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching the video.